So let's get into it. Let's talk coming out of winter, going into spring. Are you guys seeing an uptrend towards more search traffic, more impressions, more activity going on in the market, or are you kind of seeing the Ukraine stuff and the end of COVID stuff affecting traffic? Kind of just give me a little insight as to what you're seeing these days. Nick, you kick it off.
For us, we're extremely cyclical with real estate. So right after the first of the year, everybody made it through Christmas, didn't get a divorce, didn't kill each other, looking at homes, traffic goes to the roof, cost per click goes up. So we're seeing a cost per click come down and traffic kind of come down, which doesn't seem to coincide typically, but we are seeing that. Now we've got interest rates growing, so we'll see what happens with our industry. We feel pretty good about it being strong with the teams that we have. But you do see search go down when the sun's shining and people are able to get outside in the Midwest, like where I'm at. It cuts down on traffic considerably. So that's just something you see as a natural thing. It'll level back out probably around May.
Yeah. And
so hold on that, Nick, my
yeah.
mother-in-law owns like a really big title insurance company out where we live outside of Philadelphia. She said the same thing, man. She's really optimistic about everything with the market.
Yeah. So the crazy thing with real estate is everybody's under the impression that the interest rates are going to go up and the sky is going to fall. We are short. I want to say we're short 50 million homes for millennials, and millennials stretch from 40 years old. My brother's one of the oldest millennials, and then you have all the way down to like 25. They don't have houses, and everybody that all the baby boomers like my parents that have houses if they've sold those, then a lot of times they're being sold to investors for rentals, and people are tired of renting. So it's a crazy market in the sense that the prices are going to stop skyrocketing. They're going to level off, but the inventory is so light and so low. Like everybody still wants to buy. Everybody still has cash on hand from the COVID as well. So it's still a good market to be a real estate agent and own a title company in. But the interest rates are going to have to jump 4 points to really shut everybody down from buying, and you're still having people buy.
Very cool. And besides deep residential real estate knowledge, if you ever need to kill a beaver or a coyote on your property, Nick is the man.
He's the man.
Legally.
Yes. He knows his stuff.
Legally.
Legally, yes. All right, Dustin, what's going on with you? What are you seeing?
Well, so right now with the tour operators, this is the beginning of the busy time for most of them. A lot of my clients are in Florida, not all of them. I guess some in Alaska, Hawaii, some other places. But between COVID ending, so people not being afraid to go out and do stuff, travel, and just like the summertime hitting, people that are in colder states can go back on a jet ski or go on a tour. It's like this is the time it starts picking up. So we're going to see, this is what we call our shoulder season, which is like the beginning of that season. The middle kind of high end is like, from May, let's say, or June really through like August, depending where you're at. And then it kind of shoulders down and it kind of dies off for a lot of people between December and around this time. So we're coming to the busy season, which is always fun because like the numbers jump to the roof, spend goes up, people are happy.
That time of year, man.
It is, and quite. Yeah, no, it's great. And so we're just enjoying it. And I'm in Florida. So right now, this is like our busy season because everybody in the world, first of all, wants to move here now, thanks to COVID. But, it's always busy during this time. The snowbirds come down and come to defrost a bit, So it's good on all fronts, man. We're good.
Very cool. Mark, being that you're in white label and had exposure to tons and tons of industries, what are you seeing?
Well, the interesting thing I think overall is that the agencies are getting really busy. We had like our best month in February. Now, back in December, I was like thinking I might be on Indeed.com looking for jobs, It slowed down terribly, but I've seen a huge pickup. The trends that I saw were interesting because last year it was everybody was bringing me, sell house fast, sell house for cash type of stuff. This year it's sell car fast. So that market is just the junk car market, used car market must be taken off. That's sort of my read on what's happening. Overall, it's just been solid and it's been across the board. All the standard home service niches we're in seem to be doing well, and they have since COVID came along. Yeah. I think everyone's spending time at home or moving to Florida.
And you're making a move down to Florida yourself soon as well, right?
St. Petersburg. So Dustin, I'm not sure
yeah,
where
that's
you're at.
awesome.
but-
Yeah, I'm like down near Miami, well, about an hour north of Miami, but I have part ownership in a business that's a tour operation in Venice. So that's just south of Tampa, like an hour south.
Okay, nice.
I'll come
And
check you out one of these days. Or if you ever
Yeah,
want to go on a
we'll meet up.
tour, hook you up.
Or we'll meet over at Miami at 7 Figure or something like that.
There you
Heck
go.
yeah.
Very cool. Then Rob, anything you're seeing, anything you can call out in terms of trends, or is it just kind of coming out of the winter holidays?
A lot more traffic for our real estate investor guys. Like a lot more traffic, which I'm sure has a mix of all that stuff that everyone mentioned is what's driving that. And also, like Mark said, the junk car stuff is huge. My only concern with that, though, is the gas prices, because it's going to kill these guys if, diesel goes to, what's it now, like $6 or something like that, a gallon, or $5. So if that goes up like $10, then, they're going to run into some issues. But hopefully, I'm hopeful that it will work itself out. I guess we'll find out.
I'm
I think,
actually buying cars now for the gas that's in the car.
That's awesome. I think if gas keeps going up, we got bigger issues than just junk car guys, because it's going to trickle down to everything. Everything's going to keep getting more and more expensive. So
Yeah.
If it goes to $6 to $10, I think we're all fucked anyway. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be driving Teslas over here pretty soon.
exactly. I think we wouldn't. What did Saki say, or whatever her name is? Pasaki. I can never remember her name.
Yeah, Saki, Jen Saki.
Yeah, if we all just drove electric vehicles, we wouldn't be having this issue. Good insight. Thank you. I appreciate it.